Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all have been well. So today I am here to bring you my February favorites. And I feel like I'm a little late on this one because it's almost probably like mid-March by the time I put this one up, but I hope you still appreciate it anyways. But we're just gonna go into it because I did a lot of makeup. Well, I feel like I did a lot of makeup in February, and I did my hair more than I've like ever done in years because I was actually off of work for a week and had to dress like business casual. So I was doing my hair and makeup every day, and that actually gave me a lot more time than usual to test out new products and to see what I think and whatnot. So if you want to see what I've been loving during the month of February, please keep watching. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is a hair product, and I don't think I've ever mentioned a hair product on my channel before, but this is the Bamboo Kendi Oil Dry Mist. It says it's free of parabens, sulfates, and it's frizz control. So I have extremely frizzy hair. I don't know if it's the humidity in Okinawa. I don't know if I'm not using the right shampoo or conditioner, whatever. This stuff is so nice. It is just a super fine mist, like I'll demonstrate. It's just a super fine mist, and it smells like almonds. It is really nice, and it has a kind of like almond spa scent to it, but you can use it on dry or wet hair, and it just really like sleeks your hair. It makes your hair nice and sleeky. Okay, the next thing is a body product, and this is the last body product I have to mention before we jump into makeup, so don't you worry. This is the Momma Belly Butter. So if you don't know, I am 32 weeks pregnant. Everyone should know by now I'm pregnant. But a big fear of mine was stretch marks, and I know it's super cosmetic and it's not a real concern to a lot of people. They just want to have a healthy baby, right? But I just wanted to make sure that my stomach didn't get too out of control with stretch marks, and I've been using this since I was probably like 4 or 5 months pregnant, and I have 0 stretch marks because of this guy. I have a few stretch marks on my side, but I had those before the baby. But I really think it is this one who is just really keeping my skin nice and tight and moist and moisturized, because I'm just not trying to have stretch marks. And actually, if you read up on stretch marks, you would know that they are most likely genetic. So if your mother had them, you're probably gonna have them, and there's actually not a lot of like proven things you can do to prevent stretch marks. But I feel like this really works. Like I said, 0 stretch marks so far, and I am in the home stretch. So if you're pregnant, I highly recommend these. Okay, now let's jump into makeup, because if you've watched my few tutorials, you know that I am doing a lot of things completely different than what I normally do. And most of that is chalked up to this guy. This is the Marc Jacobs Remarcable Foundation. It's everywhere right now. I jumped on the bandwagon. I had to try it. This guy retails for like $60. I know, $60. But it's a pretty solid bottle. Of course, it's Marc Jacobs, so the packaging is beautiful. But what's great about this foundation is that it is unlike anything that I have ever tried before. It is very high coverage, and the formula is not creamy, but it's not yet a watery liquid. It is right there in between, and you just need the smallest bit to do your face for a whole coverage face. If you are not into a whole mask like I am, then you would just need probably like 1/3 of what I use. I'm not even kidding. So it doesn't have a pump. It just has a guy like this. It's not a dropper or anything. You just wipe it on your face and it works that way. But this is seriously a game changer for me. The only thing similar, I would say pigment wise, like coverage wise, would be the NARS foundation. Not their sheer matte, not their sheer glow, that other one, the luminous one. That one, I feel like the pigmentation is almost comparable to this one, meaning that a little bit goes a really long way. This one I like so much better because it just keeps you matte. And I am extremely oily, and it's a game changer. It looks absolutely flawless. Airbrush Patrick Star finish foundation. It's really incredible. I highly suggest you get a sample before you try it out. If you have dry skin, I am not sure if you will like it. If you have normally too oily skin, oh my god, go and try it. It is seriously, my skin has never looked this good since I started using this foundation. So Marc Jacobs Remarcable Foundation. I am in shade Bisque Neutral, and it's a little tan for me. I have to go like halfway down my body, but make it work. The next one that I've been topping that foundation with is this Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless powder. So for a long time, I only used to use powder underneath my eyes. Even though I am oily, I just didn't want all that extra product on my skin. But now I'm going in and setting my whole face with a powder, and it just really keeps everything nice and locked in all day long. Coverage wise, yeah, I would say this is sheer to medium powder. It's really not going to provide any additional coverage, but it is going to kind of blur out what you blur out imperfections, and it just looks super nice on the skin. And it's a drugstore powder, so I recommend it. Why not? It's probably only like $6. It says a natural poreless looking finish, long lasting shine control, and I completely agree. I've really been enjoying this. Okay, next thing I want to talk about is this Mercier Peach Mosaic highlighter bronzer blush combo. This guy is really unique, and it really took me a long time to actually buy it because Mercier isn't a cheap brand. But what I love about this is that you can use it on absolutely every single look. It just provides a really beautiful rose gold finish on top of any blush. You can use it without blush, but I think with blush and then this over it just provides like a really beautiful, gorgeous bronze, dewy look. What I do, because I'm kind of excessive sometimes, I do a blush, I top it with this, and then I go in with highlight on top of it. And that's just, it just provides like the most natural, pretty, radiant look. It's flawless. I really recommend this for anyone who has light to dark skin. This will look so beautiful on so many people. I really love it. Also is a new addition to my routine, and this is the Laura Geller Gilded Honey Highlight. So when I was more fair, I couldn't really wear this because it was too gold on me. I didn't think it would be, I thought it was going to be too dark basically. But now that I'm wearing this foundation and I'm blending it down really low and it actually provides me with a fake tan almost, I pretty much go in with this highlighter. You can see it right now on my cheekbones, and it is just, it is so beautiful. Let me swatch it. It really is the most like pure gold color. You see, if you are really fair, I am not sure if this will work for you. I would say light to medium, or buy it but then just focus on wearing it in the summer, because if you are really fair on the pale side, it's probably going to be too dark for you. But light to medium skin tones, oh my god, so good, totally worth the hype. I waited too long to get on this product. It is really great. Okay, finishing things up for my products. The next product I want to talk about is this eyebrow powder from Poni Cosmetics, and this is in the shade number 2 Palomino. So if you have watched me for a long time, you know that I only use the Anastasia Brow Wiz for my brows. Well, recently I was going through some photos and I just thought that my brows looked too filled in pencil-y and not really natural. I'm not saying they look natural now, people. I'm just saying that they look better now thanks to this powder. It is a really cool ash shade. So if they have a whole bunch of a different like array, so if you have dark hair, of course you get a darker powder one out. But this is perfect for my blondes out there, or anyone with my hair who tends to have natural like, darker brows anyways. I like dark brows with my hair. I think it like provides like more dimension to my face. If I had lighter brows, I feel like I would just look like I have no brows. So this really works for me. I love it. I use it with an angled brush like this guy. And then so I do my brow wiz as normal, and then I just fill in mostly the outer tail with the powder. I don't really go too much on the inner part. I give it towards the outer part, and I just love the results. They look so much more full and natural. Okay, next is this Urban Decay Naked Weightless Skin Concealer. And I just had to mention it this month because I just really realized, how much I absolutely love it. This sits on your skin so beautifully. Like every time I do my foundation and then I go in with this, and just before I even set it with powder, I just look at how beautiful it makes your skin look. It is really perfect. And for girls like my shade, I use Fair Neutral, which is the lightest shade that they offer. And it provides a highlighted look, but you don't look fake. It just looks natural and beautiful. And once again, it's so creamy. It doesn't crease on me once I set it with powder. It is just gorgeous. I'm actually like super out of this one. When you see the tutorial for this look, I'm like digging out of the bottle trying to get product, but another one is on the way. It's just so good. I have to recommend it to you guys. If you haven't tried it, you need to try it. Two last things, I promise, almost done. This is the Kat Von D tattoo liner in Trooper. If you are a beginner with eyeliner or you can't seem to like get it bomb.com, pick up this guy. It makes your life so much easier. It's like a felt tip and it's really just like a pen. You just draw it and then you drag in. I really recommend this for beginners. You can't beat it. It's really black. It stays pigmented and wet for a long time, so it's not going to dry up on you quickly. And I have a mini version. The full size is not this small, so don't you worry. But it's just so easy. It makes perfect liner every time. I would really recommend this to get your technique down before you want to go in with like gel or anything like that. This guy will really help you nail down your winged liner. Okay, last but not least is this Urban Decay Heavy Metal Liner, and this is in the shade Midnight Cowboy. So I am not a full expert on glitters yet. I've only done glitters probably like 2 or 3 times ever, and I use a 242 and Fix Plus, both from MAC. This guy is a game changer. This whole favorites is going to be called February Favorites Game Changers, I feel, because everything has really just made like a huge impact on how I do makeup. But what's great about this is that when you can go in with your pigments and stuff, you can put this on top and either leave it as it is, or you can use the tackiness and the glitter from this to apply more actual like pigment on top to even intensify it further. Do you know what I'm saying? I hope that made sense. But you can use this, yeah, as alone on top of the glitter, or you can even use this as kind of your glitter glue and go in with more pigment or glitter on top of this. They have like 5 shades from Urban Decay. Midnight Cowboy is like a beige gold, but I will definitely be buying like a purple one, an iridescent one, and a blue one because they are just so great. They're really multifunctional. You can use it for a lot of things and they just glam up your look super easy. Okay, so I am done with my favorites. I feel completely out of breath now. Like I need to chill out after this video because that just took a lot out of me. So please let me know if you have any recommendations for me. Like I said, these products are all game changers for me. They're absolutely incredible. I've been completely impressed with them, and I don't know, I'm really happy that I'm just like evolving. I feel like I'm evolving. Evolving is healthy, right? It has to be. But yeah, please let me know if you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.